So tell me, why are some people able to enjoy a constant stream of new clients and a healthy bank balance, whilst others are struggling to make ends meet each month? Why are some people breezing along, watching their bank balance grow monthly, and others are just so overwhelmed they don't know what to do next to get new clients? Why are some people so bloody organised and really enjoying and loving that lifestyle and business they've built? They love it, whilst others, they're just completely unsure what to do next, where to turn, and they're losing confidence daily. Hi, I'm Angie. I am founder of the Small Business Kit and also the Build Your Home Business Academy. And I'd like to welcome you to my brand new video series on how to get more clients and make more money. And in this first video, you're going to discover how to get laser focused on finding those people who want what you are selling. This is going to help you get more clients and to make more money. And once you start to get this down, you will start experiencing new clients coming to you each month and a steadily growing bank balance. So if you're a woman who's been running your home business for a while, but you're just not getting enough clients, or let's say you're starting up, but you just don't want to end up with an expensive hobby, then stay with me, because you are going to discover how other women like you and me have a home business. They have a constant stream of new clients. They have a healthy bank balance. And I'm going to go through with you why it's critical that you get these time-tested, proven, result-driven systems set up right now. It will grow your business. The goal of this series is simple. It's to help you easily get more clients and make more money. Plus, I am going to show you my number one step. It's how to put into practice what 99% of small business owners don't do. And this one step will help you double your sales in 90 days, even less. I know people who've done it in 24 hours. The more you can get more clients and make more money, the greater opportunity you're going to have to really experience that place of having a truly successful home business that gives you that lifestyle, that gives you that time freedom that you crave. Yeah? So are you ready to make this happen? But before we dig in, I've got to warn you about something that's critically important. And not paying attention to this is virtually going to guarantee that you're just going to stay where you are now. You'll stay running an expensive hobby rather than a successful, profitable business. I'm sure you'll agree that trying to build a home business, it's not always as simple as some people make it seem. It comes with its own challenges. There's the loneliness. There's the not having anyone to bounce ideas off. There's the long hours. The lack of a steady income. And the constant stream of competitors all over the place trying to vie for your ideal client's attention. So that's why in this video I am going to try and demystify this process of getting new clients for you and how to make more money, which is going to save you so much time, money and frustration. So in this first video I'm going to share with you a simple template I have developed after years of trial and error. And it's called How to Pin Down Your Ideal Client. And this template is going to really serve as a tremendous resource for you. And it's going to help you eliminate spending all that time, that energy, the marketing efforts that just don't get results. And it's going to provide you a way of identifying people who really want what you offer. And they can't wait to spend the money with you. They need you. Yeah, you've got something to offer, girl. And people need it. So maybe you're just thinking about starting out, as I say, building your home-based business, or you've been running your home business for a while, but you're just not getting enough clients, enough money. And either way, you are now in the right place, because after video 1, you are going to be absolutely clear who to target with your marketing, and then where to get your message so it's right under their noses. They can't miss it. Yeah. I developed this framework because I saw so many women who, they got such a talent and they wanted to earn money from that talent. They wanted to get money and income, support a lifestyle where they could work from home, but they were getting completely sidetracked. For example, I saw a number of women who were trying to start up their business to have that flexible lifestyle they dreamed of, but they didn't know how to tailor their marketing effectively. They didn't know how to reach the people who wanted what they were selling. Then I saw women who had been running their business for quite a while, but they were just struggling. They couldn't get those clients. They couldn't build that monthly income because they didn't have any effective system in place. They were just going on a wing and a prayer. You know, I could go on because there are so many people I've come across, and they needed clarity. They needed some sort of structure to work to be able to get to where they wanted to be. And that was my story too in the beginning. Before I outline how to get more clients and make more money and the specifics for each step, you might just be wondering, if you don't know me, how I got into all of this and how I figured it all out and got to where I am to be today. So let me tell you, I understand where you're coming from. I've been there more than once, and I got the t-shirt. 5 years ago, I decided to leave the safety of the corporate world. Now, I have had home businesses before, but they haven't worked out particularly well. But I wanted one again. So I was in this lovely safety of the corporate world, big paychecks each month, and I decided to chuck it all in. Why? Because I wasn't happy. Whilst I was earning this wonderful money, the hours I were putting in was sucking me dry. I was missing out on events with my friends, with my family. And even though I put in longer and longer hours, and I was responsible, I was part of what was creating these huge profits, growing profits for these businesses because of systems I put in place for those businesses that I worked for, that I use today in my own. Even though I put those hours in, I didn't feel that I was in control of my destiny. I was fed up of feeding the fat cats at the top who were sharing massive profits. They left the hard-working employees. Even though I was at senior level, I was still that step down and putting all the bloody hours in. And to try and get a pay increase, you have to go and ask and beg. And I was like, hang on a minute. The straw that broke the camel's back was when I had been working endless overtime. I had created a massive profit increase for the business, and I had to ask for a holiday request. And then you had to have a debate over it. You know, can I have that time? Well, who's going to cover your work? And to get it approved was a nightmare. And I decided, no, enough. I wanted time flexibility. I wanted to be in control of how much money I earned, depending on the effort that I put in. I wanted to reward myself whenever I wanted, when I knew I'd done a job well. I wanted to choose if I wanted to go and take a holiday, to just be able to book it. If I saw a deal, book it, go for it, go live life, yeah? So I decided to set up my own business consultancy after working as a qualified consultant for many years for other corporations. And to start with, there was this real buzz of excitement and anticipation and expectation that all these clients were going to come flooding to me. Oh, wow, this was going to be so good. I was going to be a millionaire by the end of month one. And then reality kicked in. There wasn't a queue of clients waiting on launch day. There was a little dribble. I didn't make anywhere near as much money as I hoped in the first few months. And suddenly I'm having to check my bank balance. I was working longer hours than I ever had before. What I found was I had even less time for my family and friends. What happened to this vision? What I also found was suddenly I didn't have a marketing team of IT staff, technicians, all these people around me, admin, a PA, like I said, a marketing team. Technology, something new out there, I'd just call somebody else in to set it up for me. I didn't have a team of people around me to sort out my problems. I was alone. and I was isolated. And as the money dwindled, so did my confidence, and the thought of spending more and more of my savings, my money on my business that quite simply wasn't really going anywhere, scaring me witless. I was just using a scattergun approach to my marketing. And as I got more and more desperate, so did my attempts in my marketing. I started to lose my focus, and hence my message was getting lost amongst this ever-growing crowd of competitors. I was jumping from one idea to the other. Any course that was out there, I was signing up. All these freebies, all these webinars. I was, whoa, give me them all, give me them all. But you know what? I never actually finished any of them. Or if I finished watching them, I didn't ever actually put it into action because I'd seen another shiny thing over there and, oh, I'll go and have that. That might give me this miracle answer and give me this magic wand. But after a while, I sat back, did a lot of reading and studying on the people who had made it and spoke to a lot of people who had made it. And I realised if I truly believed in what I was doing, if I truly believed that other people out there, women like me, needed what I was offering and what I was bloody good at, and if I truly wanted to turn that into a successful future for myself, I was going to have to sensibly invest in myself. Not these bits here, there and everywhere, but to get focused on one program, one person to help me take my business forward. I needed to find someone who had been there and done it before me, because whilst I know, or I knew back then and still do obviously, I knew my business inside out, doing it on my own was a whole new ball game. So I didn't have this team of people behind me, and I was frontline responsible for absolutely everything. No more hiding behind this corporate image. And initially I made a number of bad investments from the coach who on the initial phone call, oh my gosh, she was fabulous. She got me hooked right in, but it soon transpired she was starting up herself. She was a fraud. She'd never run a successful business. She could talk the talk, but she didn't have that day-to-day experience. She didn't really know what she was talking about. She was reading from a textbook, and she actually started stealing my ideas to use in her own business until I said enough's enough. And then I spent thousands on another coach who, she got the experience, she'd been there and done it, but I couldn't get to her personally. She just hid behind this huge Facebook group. So when I had a question, I never got a straight answer from her. It was just other women who had joined the course. It's like the blind leading the blind. I didn't ever get that personal help. And then finally, after a lot of soul searching, I just can't investigate, I just can't do this. But I did, and I found the right person for me. They were on hand to answer my personal questions when I got stuck, and they helped me draw out new ideas. They helped me regain my confidence. Yeah, it cost me a lot of money, but it was worth every penny. That transformed my business. And I got myself back on track. I had someone to turn to when I felt stuck, and my business, I'd like to say, it started to soar. It built gradually. But now I'm at that stage. I've got the business that I want. I started to earn what I wanted. I was very enviable, put my teeth in a position that I could stop taking on any more clients because I had enough. And so I had that time freedom. So once I got past my fear of going out there and investing in one person and myself, my fear of trying something new, I had to get over that as well, come out my comfort zone a bit. And my fear of failure. Yeah, it's scared if you try something new and you fail. Oh God, you failed again. I did start to see huge growth in my business. I now have a successful home business. It provides me with the income I want. It provides me, more importantly, with that time flexibility to live life as I've always wanted. I now choose what days I'm going to work. I can take time off whenever I want. I don't have to go and ask permission. I now get paid. It's results driven. The more effort I put in, I can draw more profits down. I don't have to ask anyone for pay rise. And I can honestly tell you, hand on heart, that I have never been happier. I'm not going to say it's not a struggle sometimes, but I absolutely love where I am today. Okay. But this story is not going to stop with me. We need to get you on track. And everything I'm about to share with you It's from the exact plan I followed, not just to build my own successful home business, but this practice is what I used in multi-million pound businesses that I worked for before to help them build their profits. This works, whether you're a home business or huge, but this plan that I created, it's led me to experience that lifestyle that I always wanted. It means I'm now financially independent enough to live life on my terms and do what I want when I want. And that's what I want for you. And you wouldn't be watching this if you weren't wanting to build your own home business that provides that income and lifestyle for you, that suits you and your family. And that's why I want to make things as easy as possible for you. So the purpose of pinning down your ideal client is to help you quickly overcome spending so much time and effort trying to get your message out there, which just falls on deaf ears, so that you can get it on the right ears hearing it, so you start to get more clients and you start to get more money. To help get you started, I've created a simple PDF template for you, and you can make your little notes on there. It'll give you more value from this training. You'll see the download link. I'll put this at the end of the video. So hit pause on the video if you need to, or go back to your email. I'll put the link in the email for you to download that. So once you've downloaded, you're ready to continue. So as you go through each step for creating this stream of new clients for you and getting that bank balance, I want you to identify obvious areas of opportunity for your current situation. So start to think what you can put into practice that is really going to help drive your business forward. So you ready? Yeah? Let's get started. The first thing we're going to cover is how to define your target audience. It's all too often our marketing message, it's unclear. We then end up getting inquiries from people who are just simply not the right fit for our products and services. Yeah, you had that? Or we don't get inquiries at all because our marketing is just, the message is not clearly defined enough to the person that needs what you want. So before you undertake any marketing, you first and foremost need to identify those clear customer groups that are most likely to want or need your product or your service, so that you can really tailor your marketing to attract them to your business. Okay, with me? You then need to think about what problems they have and how you are going to be able to solve these. Because too many people think everyone is their customer, and they spend time and money on marketing to everyone, which just reaches people who have no interest in what you're doing. And there's a saying that if you market to everyone, then no one will buy from you. Yeah? So sit down and think of your ideal customer. And I just want to say, when I did this originally, I was afraid if I just nail it down to one person, I'm going to lose all these other people. No, you get your ideal clients buying from you. So sit down and think of that one person who gets your product or service. So let's say you design shoes. You may say, but everyone buys shoes. No, they don't. Your particular type of shoe will suit a specific target. It may be age related. It's unlikely you're going to see a 99-year-old lady tottering down in 6-inch stilettos down the street. It may come down to the income level of your clients. If you make luxury shoes, such as Christian Louboutin, Manolo Blahnik, do you think they spend their time marketing to students who can't afford them? Your marketing should be concentrated at those people that can afford and want your shoes. So I want you to create this fictional character. Pretend they're sat opposite you right now and write down everything you can about them. And of course, if you're already running your business, think of a dream client that you have worked with. I want you to use them to identify your ideal client. Start to make a note. Use the the download and then start to make a note of, say, geographic location. Where is it they live? What country, what county, village or town? What age are they? What gender? Are they male? Are they female? Are they teens? Are they elderly? Are they in their 20s, 30s? Does home ownership or income level matter? Do you want people who own their own home or are in renting in the lower income bracket or in the higher income bracket or somewhere in between? Who are you really looking for that's going to be able to buy or want to buy your product or service? Does their employment status or profession matter? Does it matter if they're employed, self-employed, full, part-time? And look at me, I focus on women who are self-employed or employed looking to move across. Sorry, I keep bashing my microphone. Sorry. I'm looking for women who want to be self-employed. So yes, there are two target markets there, but I want you to start to think at the moment, just that one person, so you really get your head around doing this. What about their hobbies? Do they have any special interests? Are they members of any particular types of clubs, running clubs, gyms, wine tasting clubs, book clubs? What do they love doing? Where do they hang out and what interests them? Does it matter if they're married or single? Engaged? If you're a relationship coach? Yeah. If you're a wedding planner? Engaged? Yeah. It matters, doesn't it? Then I want you to think about what problem do they have? What keeps them awake at night? And what result do they want? And how can you solve that? What frustration do they have that you can solve? And also thinking ahead of what do they aspire to have or be or do once their problem is solved? All of these things are going to make a huge difference when it comes to marketing to your ideal client. So I want you to use the worksheet I prepared for you to come up with an image of your ideal client. And you'll see I've put a little space. You can put an image. Go and find a picture on the internet of someone you think, yeah, they'll resonate with me. Because you need to get inside their mind and understand them. So that everything you do in your future marketing is showing an understanding and empathy towards them, and for being able to explain the solutions that you have to take them forward from where they are now to where they want to be. So once you've got your ideal client in mind and that key frustration they have in their life that you can solve, you then need to go out and find where they're hanging out to find solutions to their problems. Is it in group forums? Is that online? Or is it local networking events? It's not always as obvious as you would think. So you really need to think of this ideal client. And if they had that problem, where would they go? What's the link that you need to find? Because wherever they are, wherever they're looking for help, you need to be there too. Whether in person, with your marketing message, both. And I need to put in here now, it's not at this stage for selling. I want you to get in there to watch, to listen, and to learn. This is going to make a huge difference. Yes, you might think I'm going mad because I'm saying don't try and sell to these people. Not at this stage, because you don't understand them enough yet. If you did, you'd have them all flocking to your door. You want to be in these places. You want to be taking notice of what questions are being asked. What words and phrases are being used? Keep a note of these, because what you're going to need to do is to replicate these words and phrases in your future marketing messages. By doing that, you'll be talking in the same language. You'll be using the same words and phrases that your ideal client is using. And when you do that, they recognize that you're talking in their speak, and they will sit up and take more notice of you. Yeah? If they're asking in groups how to get more clients to make more money, but you're posting in your groups how to improve your bottom line, you're talking two different languages, talking a foreign language. I made that mistake. Yeah, years ago, I was trying to be so clever and so quirky with the message I was putting out, but it was getting lost. And basically, When I do surveys, people say, I want to know how to get more clients and I want to know how to make more money. Simple language. So my fancy language got lost. Didn't get me any money. You need to speak on their level. So it's a second worksheet for you to download. And I want you to start hanging out where your ideal client is. And I want you to start to keep a record of these words and phrases that keep popping up and questions that keep getting asked. And then I want you to replicate these in your marketing message. But then you're going to say to me, hang on a second, where am I putting my marketing message? And that's easy. It's the places where your ideal clients are hanging out. Where they're asking the questions, you can then go and join in and say, well, I can solve X, Y, Z. You start talking in their language. There's a lot more behind your marketing message. I'm just glossing over this at the moment, but I really want you to get clear on your ideal client, the words and phrases to use, and where to market. We're going to be covering more of your marketing message in the next video. And again, your marketing, it might be online marketing. It could well be offline marketing, particularly if you're a local business. But don't forget the places that your ideal clients go in their social time. They belong to a local running club or golf club. Get your marketing there. Get yourself there. Get your products there on show if you can, or do something to promote your services there. Let's say your ideal clients visit a local coffee shop on a regular basis. Then can you display any of your products in that coffee shop? I've seen it done so many times and it works. Start to get creative and think outside the box. Stop being afraid. Yeah? That's the biggest thing I love, is we're seeing people come out of their comfort zone and do things they haven't done before. Whew. So now that you're clear about who your ideal client is and how to talk in their language and where to find them, the big question is, how are you going to get your message out there to stand out from the crowd and get them to take notice of you rather than your competitors? Yeah, because there's competitors out there. Hands down, this is the most important key to anyone's business growth as a small business owner, because if you can't stand out from the crowd amongst all the others doing what you're doing, then you're going to continue to experience that lack of clients and that lack of income. Your marketing will simply get lost amongst the noise that's out there. People will scroll past your message. They won't take any notice of you. They'll get sidetracked by the bright, shiny offers from your competitors. You need to stand out. You need to become a client magnet. You need to become a magnet to your ideal clients, yeah? So that they can't fail but sit up and take notice, and they can't fail but want to know more. So how are you going to solve that one? How are you going to solve standing out from the competition? Well, that's what I'm going to show you in video 2. Because in the next video, I'm going to talk to you and show you how to become a client magnet and stand out from the crowd. So again, if you are just starting up your home business, this is going to help. So foundation, it's a key foundation for building up your home business. And if you've been building your business for a while now, or running your business and trying to build it, but you've hit that plateau, then this is going to help you to quickly put into practice some new steps and to stop feeling so overwhelmed, to stop procrastinating and that feeling of, I don't know what to do next to get new clients. And I'm also going to provide you with a fabulous checklist that you can download and use as an ongoing reference and a tool to help your business. So, solving how to stand out from the crowd is easy, and I am going to show you how in video 2. Very quickly before we go today, I want you to leave a comment for me, and you can either do this by going over to my Facebook group, which in your email you'll have got the comment there, the link to go across to the Facebook group, or hit reply to your email and let me know. And I want you to tell me who your ideal client is, and I want you to tell me what specific problem they have and how you can solve it. Okay. If you do this, it's going to help cement it in your brain. So tell me who your ideal client is, what problem they have, and how you can solve it. Okay, hit reply, let me know. Come into the Facebook group. What I'd also love you to do is to tell me a little bit more about you. Tell me about the biggest frustration you have in starting or growing your business and how it's making you feel. Yeah. I'd also love you to tell me how your life is going to be different when you have a successful home business. So please hit reply and leave me a comment, or go into the Facebook group and leave me a comment, because I'm going to read every single one of them. I promise. And I'll respond to you. I promise. And if you found this video useful, please feel free to share it. The links on the page, just send the video across to whoever you think might benefit from this. Remember, once you pin down your ideal client and you start talking to them in their language in your marketing messages, you're going to save so much time, energy and frustration, rather than some spray and pray marketing campaign that just doesn't work. It's like tumbleweed. By talking to your ideal clients in their language, they will feel a direct connection, an emotional connection with you. They'll know that you understand their problem. They will know and start to trust that you can help them. And this is a key to taking your business one step closer to having that successful home business that you're dreaming of. So next up, we're going to be talking about how to be a client magnet, and we're going to follow a simple process to stand out from the crowd so that you're going to get that influx of inquiries that you need from your ideal client about what you offer. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Don't forget to hit reply and talk to me. Okay? That's it for today.